Welcome, tribe. So if you've not already set up your mat, let's get it set up. I am Alicia, and I will be guiding you through your practice today. And let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll work our way over into tabletop position, warming up the spine with cat-cows. You guys know me. If there's any one yoga pose, or I guess it's a yoga sequence, that I recommend, it is always going to be cat-cow. So inhaling, lifting the hips, looking up, release the belly down towards the mat. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under, lift the rib cage, release the top of the head down towards the mat. Fingers are spread wide, tops of the ankles pressing into your mat as you press away with the hands and the knees, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. As always, it's important to be just as focused on the back when we're doing core work as it is to focus on the core, since it's two sides to the same coin. We always want to make sure that we're protecting the back. Taking a couple more. And bring it back to tabletop position. All right, let's tuck the toes and come on up into our plank. Holding here for a few breaths. And then let's bring it down onto the forearms. From here, pressing ourselves up into a little mini dolphin pose here. So we're not quite warmed up, so you're not going to probably get your heels all the way down, and that's okay. Just lift the hips as if you're coming into a downward facing dog, and we're staying down on the forearms here. Keep the core nice and tight. And then shift it back into plank. Coming back up onto the hands in your plank. One more breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Send the hips up into our downward facing dog. So take your time. Find some movement, create some space, maybe in the ankles or the calves or the hamstrings. Remember to lift the hips high, allow the head to hang heavy, core stays engaged, release the shoulder blades down the back away from the ears. One more breath. From here, I'm going to tuck my shirt in. There we go. Let's inhale, lift the right leg up. Again, still engaging that core. Circle the foot. Squaring the hips to the mat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let's shift it forward, bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale, sending it back up. Exhale, bringing it to the outside of this elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale it across the body to the left elbow. Inhaling it back up. And exhale, release it back down, downward facing dog. There we go. One more breath here. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Circle the ankle. Maybe point the toes, flex the foot. Just finding a little bit of movement here. And then square the hips to the mat. Take an inhale. And exhale, shift it forward. Bring that knee in. And then bring it back up. Exhale over to the elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale, bring it to the right elbow. Inhale it back up. And exhale, release it back down into your downward facing dog. Couple more breaths here. Let's go ahead and drop the knees, coming back down into our tabletop position just for a moment. Bring the knees as wide as the mat. Set the hips back onto the heels and release down into an extended child's pose. Really just giving the arms a little break here right now. They're probably starting to get a little tired. Maybe you're feeling it in the shoulders. And let's lift ourselves back up into tabletop position. All right, keeping the knees hip distance apart, hands directly under the shoulders. And inhale, send that right leg back, square the hips. Hold here, engage that core. Bring the left arm out, bicep next to the ear. And then go ahead and bend in to the knee. We're going to take a couple lifts here. 3, 2, and 1. And lower it to both of them down back into tabletop. Rock the hips side to side, getting a little bit of a workout with the booty at the same time. All right. Inhale, left leg comes straight back. Flex the foot, square the hips. And then when you're ready, bring that right arm out. Pausing here for a breath. And then bend the knee. Lift 3, 2, and 1. And lower it back down. Rock them side to side. All right, let's make our way onto our seats. There we go. Bringing the soles of the feet to the mat, bending the knees, preparing for boat pose. Bodhi McBoat face. If you guys know me, it's just Bodhi McBoat face in my classes. Reaching the hands and the arms straight out, lifting in the spine, elongating, finding space in between each and every vertebrae. Start to lean back, keeping the chest and the heart open, and bringing the toes up off the ground. So you have an option here if you want to keep the knees bent. If you want to straighten them, you can. If you need to leave the toes down on the mat, that's okay. So it doesn't matter if I'm here or here. I don't really feel much of a difference. So I'm still working my core either way. You start to come here, it starts to get a little bit more difficult. I like to stay right here. This feels good for me. So find the variation that feels good for you. It is your practice. We're going to hold for about 15 more seconds. So we've already been here for a little bit. Continue to breathe. In and out of the nose. You've got this. Might start to get a little shaky. That's okay. Just hold and breathe. Start to straighten the legs and slowly lower it all the way down onto the mat. Nice and slow. right. Whew. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Hello. Lifting the forehead up to meet the kneecaps. And lower it back down. Alright, soles of the feet coming back down onto the mat. Arms coming down at your side. Let's leave the palms facing down. Reaching the fingertips towards the heels. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, press up. Hold here. One more inhale. And exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, press it up. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release down. Good. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, press it up. Keep that core nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. 2 more times. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, press it up. Hold for 3. Breathe. 2, 1. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, send it up. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down. Exhale. Knees coming back into the chest. Maybe bring them a little wide towards the armpits and then hug them in. Find a little rock side to side. Taking the peace sign fingers to the big toes, or we'll take our hands to the outside of the feet as we come into happy baby. Alright, bring the knees back together, hands come behind the thighs. We're going to roll up and down the length of the spine 3 times. Ready? 3, 2, and then our last one, we're ending in a boat pose. 1, boat pose. You're here, good job. Sorry, Orion. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Start to straighten the legs, lower it down nice and slow. And release, bringing the knees out wide. Allow the feet to gently fall out to the sides. Arms coming out of your side, palms facing up. Closing your eyes. Making your way into your Shavasana. Returning the breath back to normal. Allow yourself this time and this relaxation. Also take a moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up and being present today. Taking time out of your day for yourself and your practice. Making it a priority to show up on your mat. Nobody else can do it for you. You deserve it. You are worth it. You are better for it. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was my honor to guide you through your practice. Namaste.